Right now, I would ask to present Matidor, and Sean, whenever you're ready, share the screen and we will start.
Yep, sounds good. Hey everyone, so my name is Sean. I'm presenting Matidor as the ultimate location visualization and data collaboration tool. So whenever any form of digging, mining, developing is being performed, government and regulatory body requires that builders and operators have a proper lay of the land. What does that even mean? It means they need to keep track of all environmental impact, complicated geospatial information, and project costs as part of the work. And believe it or not, there's not a single software that can help project managers, consultants, and field workers to stay on top of such information collectively. Project managers, consultants are still using very archaic tools like spreadsheets and complicated mapping software that often results in an inability for them to effectively do their job while complying with environmental responsibilities, and it's costing them billions of dollars each year in liabilities alone. Matidor solves collaboration and visibility challenges for consultants and field workers by placing all key project information on one intuitive map-based platform with real-time updates that can be shared between multiple parties. So with Matidor, you can drive down to individual projects and look at it very holistically. You can also pan in, draw, annotate, and upload key data such as budget, task, and files, making it easy for non-technical users to update and share geospatial information with real-time updates, saving them days in reporting alone. So the global market for environmental services is expected to hit 44 billion by year 2022. Out of a 30 billion total addressable market right now, we have properly identified through our paid channels a 225 million servicing environmental engineering firm across North America. And compared to other competitors, we're very collaborative. And if you look at mapping software, they don't really offer a lot of data management collaboration, whereas collaboration tools don't have any ability to visualize location-based data. Matidor is the only product that combines geospatial data management with intuitive project collaboration with real-time updates. And since this year, we have hit 850,000 in terms of revenue, and we have came second place at last year's startup TechCrunch Battlefield out of 1,000 applicants. And our users love Matidor. We have seen over 90 minutes daily active use, over 1,000 activities being performed, and we have seen over 50 million worth of budget being tracked on our platform to date. And we have recently signed partnership with Unity MMP and reputable players in the energy sector as well. Our go-to-market is very simple. We have properly identified through integration with our software vendors to lower our barrier of entry when working with consultants, as well as we host a lot of webinars, and joining trade associations really help us garner credits in front of our target audience. And recently we have signed on, as I mentioned before, channel partner with Unity, which will really help us build our roadmap into the AEC field later on. Our business model is very simple. We charge an annual subscription fee plus pay project location on top. By avoiding the pay-per-user model, we manage to keep our clients' costs low while fostering a very positive network environment through our platform alone, making it very collaborative. Our team is very well equipped to tackle this problem. Both Vincent and I have found a previous company, with Vincent having worked at Google and over 20 years of technology management, and I have over 10 years in business and sales development that really helped us garner and be able to land our first customers and paid pilots. So we're raising in Q3 of 2021 to scale in the US. We're looking to spend about 50% on R&D, 40% on sales marketing, penetrating areas in Denver as well as Texas. And yeah, Matidor's mission is very simple: to bring much needed simplicity and visibility to the complex world of field services. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. Who would like to be the first to ask a question?
Is this sensor based on the location to accumulate data from the site?
Yeah, we can integrate with sensors. So the idea for Matidor is to become a one-stop shop that consolidate third-party data coming in. So you can pull in any sort of satellite imagery, drone data, even IoT sensor data in the field. We want it to be essentially very collaborative with other data sources coming in. So we don't offer any data sensors ourselves, but we make it very integrative to other data sources coming in.
You have a competitor in the dam space that does this for dams all over the world.
Right.
How would you differentiate yourself from Esri?
So Esri, we're very familiar with Esri. A lot of our clients previously used Esri before. The problem with Esri is that they don't have an intuitive mobile responsive site. We're not trying to substitute any GIS or any sort of the Esri product. The problem with those products is that you need a trained GIS specialist to actually be able to learn how to turn a lot of these complicated geospatial data into a tangible format to make decisions. With us, we're addressing more of a non-technical gap. So field workers that are active in the field, if there's any sort of spills, any sort of leakage in the pipeline, they need to address it right away. You don't have the time to really bug your GIS team to, or your drafters to draw around that. So the idea for Matidor is we allow non-technical user to be able to update and share geospatial information with real-time updates as well in the field. So that's kind of how we differentiate ourselves from the Esri product.
Question. Do you have a projected 5-year income statement? And if not, what would your year 5 revenue be? And also how much ultimate capital will you need?
So we can't really discuss capital, I think, here, but we're expected to hit 1.6 million by the end of this year. We have already hit the 900,000 revenue mark without any external fundraising. And we managed to grow our team to about 8.
But by year 5, what kind of revenue do you think you'll get to, and how much capital we ultimately need to raise? I mean, I think you could talk about that. I mean, maybe you're raising around now, but are you going to need to raise 10 million, 100 million? It's pretty important. Like
so we're
Should I give him a yellow card, or should we let him buy uninterrupted?
Yeah, no worries. So we're expected to hit.
Yellow card, yellow card.
Please proceed in chat for this type of questions.
Type the info in panelist, Sean. Sean, before you go, you've been at this for a little bit. What's your biggest obstacle in the next 2021, 2022 business-wise? What's the key thing you need to overcome?
I think really just be able to ramp up our sales effort. I think sales cycle is still a bit long on our end. Right now it's taking us from prospecting to getting a contract closed between 2 to 3 months. We really like to see that cut down to about 4 to 6 weeks. Recently we have onboarded a new sales manager. He, after hiring him end of October, we managed to close 2 deals before the end of last year. So that was pretty good. But we do realize that, we really need to. Yeah, sorry, was someone talking or?
Yeah, you may end the sentence and we need to move on.
Okay, sure. Yeah, thanks. We can talk later, Jordan. Thank you.
Please proceed in chat. Thank you so much, Sean. We are moving forward.